So we just got ourselves a brand new transcendent limited time seed in Grow a Garden called the Great Pumpkin Seed. This is the first seed to have a secret ability mutation that you can get from. So in today's video, we're going to be testing it out to see how big we can actually get this thing to get. And not only that, we're going to be putting a bunch of mutations on it to see how much this thing can actually make us. So if you guys are planning to buy the seed for yourself, watch this video all the way to the end to see if it is actually worth it. As always, drop a like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 400,000 subscribers. If you want to help me get there, hit that subscribe button. Let's get straight into this. So here we are in Grow a Garden, and as you guys can see, the brand new Halloween update is here. And honestly guys, this update is so freaking cool. I love it. I've actually been really enjoying grinding out the new recent updates, like the Chipmunk update and then the Halloween update, 2 bangers in a row. The devs are going crazy. But anyways, as you guys can see, we have a bunch of things in this update, like a new cosmetics shop right over here. You can get yourself a bunch of new cosmetics, which is pretty cool. We also have a new pet store right here, so you can go ahead, get yourself a cute little pumpkin rat. Look at this guy, so freaking cute. But the main thing we want to go ahead and focus on in today's video is the new seeds, not the seeds from this shop right here. Even though we have a new prismatic seed, no, we're going to be talking about the seed that is inside of the seed shop right here, the new Great Pumpkin Seed, the most expensive seed that has ever been added to Grow a Garden. This thing is 1,200 Robux, which is absolutely freaking insane. That is more than $10 actually. So yeah, this thing is very expensive. So a lot of you might be wondering if you should even bother getting it. So in today's video, I'm going to be shelling out the 1,200 Robux for you guys, and we're going to be buying this seed in today's video. In fact, I have a bunch of these seeds for today's video, so let's go ahead and test it out and see how good the seed actually is. Hit that subscribe button if you think I should eat tomorrow, because I'm gonna go broke if I keep throwing this much money at Jandal. But anyways, let's go ahead and plant down our seeds. I think I'm gonna plant down a decent 3 seeds just to give us the highest chance to actually get a big pumpkin, because that is the goal for today's video. I want to try and get the biggest great pumpkin we possibly can. I want to get the greatest great pumpkin we possibly can. So yeah, let's go ahead and try out this seed. So we gotta wait for this to grow up. As you guys can see, it doesn't actually take too long, just 2 hours to grow up. Honestly guys, that is not bad at all. We're gonna grow that up real quick. And actually, while we wait for that thing to grow up, there is one more thing I want to go ahead and do. You see, in this update, we got a brand new pet, and this pet you can go ahead and get inside of the brand new spooky egg, and this is gonna be the black cat. Now, if you know anything about cats in Grow a Garden, you know they are the most useful creatures ever, because what a cat does is it increases the size of your fruit. And as you guys can see, I have a bunch of black cats for today's video, and we're going to be using these 2, so don't you guys worry. We also have a bunch of spooky eggs. You know what, let's do a little bit of gambling, why not? And let's crack these open and hope that we get maybe a few more black cats. I mean, I don't know, I don't think I need them, but still. Ooh, wait a second, they have a new feature, skip growth for 4 eggs. Okay, that's pretty neat. Sure, take my money, Jandal. But there you go. Let's go ahead and see if we get anything good out of this, please. And we got another black cat. Let's go. We got a bat, and we got a spider, and we got a dog. Okay, not the best, but you know what? We got one more black cat, and that's all that matters. So yeah, as you guys can see, these things are very easy to get. But anyways, what do they actually do? Well, let me go ahead and place them down in my garden right now, and I'll show you guys exactly what these guys do. So a black cat every 4 minutes goes to a witch's cauldron cosmetic and naps near it for 14 seconds. Every new fruit in a 10 stud radius will be 1.15 times larger. Now look, this thing is not as good as the moon cat, but if you do not have the moon cat and you want a solid alternative, this thing is very good. Now the good thing about this is it goes to a witch's cauldron cosmetic, so we do need to go ahead and get ourselves a witch's cauldron cosmetic, which of course you can go ahead and get out of the new cosmetics shop right over here. So I believe you can get this out of the new crate. There it is. So it is a 5% chance to get out of the new crate, so it is going to be quite difficult to get this, but let's go ahead and try out our luck. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, you know I have prepared for this. As you guys can see, I have a bunch of crates in my garden, and I really hope we get this thing on the first try, because I don't want to spend hours and hours trying to get this thing, bro. Oh my god, are you serious, bro? It's giving me some useless things. Please just give me the cauldron. We got a spooky chair, pretty cool. Another spooky chair, Okay. Really? Really, Roblox? Are we really gonna do this today, man? We got a lantern and let's see. We got a scarecrow. Okay. I do have a few more crates here, but they are underneath my huge pile of elder strawberries. Or sorry, elephant ears. This is not an elder strawberry. Dude, all I'm getting is this chairs. No way, man. Yes. Okay, we got it. We got the cauldron. Okay. I think we only need one of them and all of the cats are just gonna gravitate towards it. So we should be good now. We just needed one of these cauldrons. So I'm very, very happy. There it is. It is a placeholder because it's not fully implemented into the game yet, but it should work. It should work. All right, so let's go ahead and place this thing down. Once again, gotta go ahead and place it right next to our elder strawberries. Why do I keep saying elder strawberries? My great pumpkins is what I meant to say. There you go. Okay, so every 15 or was it 5 minutes? All right, every 5 minutes they should gravitate towards that cauldron if everything does go according to plan. But now we just gotta wait for our great pumpkins to grow up. Alright, all done, and yeah, this is what they are going to look like. Nothing too special, to be completely honest with you guys. But anyways, now what we gotta go ahead and do is, I guess, just place down a bunch of sprinklers and hope for the best. So, a Grandmaster Sprinkler, a Master Sprinkler, a Godly Sprinkler, Advanced Sprinklers, and Basic Sprinklers, which I don't seem to have. With Basic Sprinklers acquired, let's go ahead and start off with this entire process. I don't know how I'm gonna go about this, because we do kind of have to wait for this to grow up. But anyways, let's go ahead and place down our Master Sprinkler, our Grandmaster Sprinkler, our Godly Sprinkler, our Advanced Sprinkler, and finally one of our Basic Sprinklers. And there you go, guys. Look at the cats. Oh my god, they're actually working. Dude, this is so freaking OP. Ooh, we got a thing. Now, is it a big thing or is it a regular size thing? I really hope it's a big thing. Oh, yes. It is definitely a big thing. Guys, these cats are crazy, bro. You guys saw the way they were stacked up on top of each other. Man, that's actually mad insane. Oh my god. I have never seen a pumpkin that big. Guys, I think I cooked. Guys, I think I definitely cooked with this one. These black cats are very, very good. Unfortunately, we did get one regular sized one here, so let me just delete that one. You know how it is. But yeah, these things reset every 5 minutes. Now, unfortunately, I can only hold 4 of them because I am in the dev servers. In the main server, I have full inventory unlocked, so I can hold 8 of them. But considering how easy these things are to get and how easy it is to get the cauldron, guys, the Mooncat method is back, baby. It is 100% back with these things. But yeah, again, if I had 8 of these, I bet I would have made that pumpkin even bigger. But still, guys, look at the size of this thing. It is half the size of my garden. So I'm gonna let this thing grow. We're gonna do a little bit of a time lapse because you guys seem to love it. Sit back, enjoy the time lapse. Let's watch this thing grow into a absolute beast. In about like 30 or 20 minutes, guys, and as you guys can see, this thing has grown a full 3 studs. That is absolutely diabolical. Yeah, this thing grows extremely slowly, guys. I mean, the time lapse you saw was probably for like 20 to 30 minutes, and yeah, in that entire time it has barely even grown 3 studs, as you guys can see. And I have a bunch of other videos to make, so I can't sit here for 4 hours straight recording a time lapse. Unfortunately, I will have to leave the game and let this thing grow in the background. But don't worry, we're gonna keep on periodically checking on this thing to see how big it actually gets over time. So I guess I'll let this thing grow and I'll see you guys in a couple of minutes. Okay, so no idea what happened, but after I stopped recording, like just 5 minutes ago, this thing went absolutely insane and is now growing extremely fast, as you guys can see. I don't know what changed. Maybe it's just the way it is coded. Maybe it has a slow start and it absolutely starts booming. But I guess we can return back to our time lapse because yeah, apparently this thing grows up pretty quick once you let it grow after its first initial stages, I guess. But anyways, I'm gonna leave this here for another 10 minutes, so let's see how big it gets. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, check this out. It is finally done. Let's go ahead and go into this mode right here and check the size of this thing. Guys, it is as big as my garden. And once again, I only use 4 black cats. So if I got 4 black cats, so if I went ahead and used 8 of them, this would have been even bigger. But anyways, guys, you know what time it is. We gotta go ahead, clean this up, and see what the value of this thing actually is. Now, obviously, you want to go ahead and put a bunch of mutations on it, and unfortunately I cannot do that because I have to get this video out very quickly. Oh my god, it's also rainbow, bro. I did not even notice that. But anyways, let's go ahead and magnifying glass this, and guys, this thing alone is 2.5 billion shekels. What the actual hell? Let's go ahead and put this up into a calculator. So right there, divide this up by 50 because that is how much the rainbow mutation is worth, and this thing alone is 51 million shekels. Guys, that's absolutely insane. Let's go ahead and pull up a mutation calculator, and I'm just gonna go ahead and click on max mutations, and as you guys can see, the number we are getting is 167x. Obviously, this is gonna take a very long time, but still, let's go ahead and do this multiplied by 167,800, and guys, this thing is gonna be worth, this is 8 trillion shekels with all of the max mutations you can get on this. Absolutely freaking insane. This thing has to be almost as good as Bone Blossom, maybe even better than Bone Blossom. Once again, I'm not sure. We won't know until the wiki actually gets updated, but guys, this thing is absolutely freaking insane. Anyways, if you guys found this video even just slightly entertaining or even helpful, please help me out by leaving a like, commenting something for YouTube engagement, and of course, if you liked it enough, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for even more videos just like this one. Let me know what you guys think about this brand new plant in Roblox Grow a Garden. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.